Investigation for Private Eye Anna Lee.
No, you made me a promise and you're going to keep it. The way you're going to get hurt, or maybe worse.
Let go of me!
You do all that yourself, did you, love?
Yeah, I did.
Bet your old man showed you how, though, didn't he?
No, actually, I learned it all in Hello magazine. Postman Pratt.
Post, Bean.
I don't know anything for me.
2 circulars and a postcard.
I take it you've read it.
The postcards.
Bernie.
Hey, babe.
Hiya.
Morning.
Where's Stevie?
Undercover at a pizza place.
Oh, you pulled that.
It's more his style. Anyway, I'm allergic to anchovies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Anna, we wanted to have a word with you. I've
What?
got something for you.
Something for me, Bernie. What's in it for you?
No.
Ah, listen. The commander wants to see you straight away. Now, he has clients with him, so please don't just go rushing in.
Where angels fear to tread.
What?
Shakespeare.
Pope. And I haven't had your expenses from last week yet. Now, if you don't fill in the form, you won't get them back, you know.
Really?
What was that about the Pope?
Ah, Miss Lee. This is Mr. and Mrs. Jackson from Knutsford in Cheshire.
Nudwich.
Yes, quite.
Hello. How do you do?
Well, let's sit down, shall we? Mrs. Jackson?
Forgive me, Mr. Bromley. I don't want to give offence, but is this young lady... is she qualified?
No, she's not what we were expecting.
Miss Lee spent 2 years with the Metropolitan Police at Eltham.
Greenwich, actually.
Now, Mr. and Mrs. Jackson have a daughter, aged 25. She came up to London 9 months ago.
9 months, yes.
She seems to have gone missing. This is her photograph.
Deirdre. That's her name.
Wasn't she lovely? When you say missing, what do you mean?
Well, she had a flat in Barron's Court, and, well, she wrote a couple of times to start with, but then the letter stopped, and we've had nothing now for 6 months.
Have you tried to contact her?
We've tried Barron's Court, but she's moved, and she never gave us a phone number.
It's not like Deirdre. She's such a sweet-natured girl. She'd never do anything to worry us.
Why did she leave home?
Well, she wanted a career. We never wanted her to go to London, but she's a bright girl. We were going to stand in her way.
Do you hear so much about London? Drugs and parties and Lord knows what. It's not that we want to interfere. We just want to know she's all right.
And you'll be able to deliver 10,000 units 5 weeks from now?
No problem. Make a note of that, Dee.
Yeah. You do that, Dee.
There is one small detail.
Oh, yeah? That's a detail and a half, already. 50% up front. You're not going to let me down now, are you, Fred?
Oh, of course not.
First generation. I don't want any rubbish.
You'll have it. Are you going back tonight?
Tomorrow, maybe. You promised me I'd be looked after tonight.
Do you want a biscuit? No, no thanks. You sure? Yeah. So tell me, when did Deirdre leave?
Deirdre. I'd never have dared call her that. She was D. Oh, sorry. God, I hate these things. They don't taste anything like sugar.
So...
When did Deirdre leave? I don't know. It was before Christmas. Are you sure you want to have a biscuit?
Yeah, go on.
Right.
Oh. Did she leave a forwarding address?
No. And I didn't ask for one. Oh, look, Dee was a mistake. She was a miserable cow, if you want the truth, from the day she moved in. Her and her airs and graces. Here you are. I have got chocolate digestives, Jaffa cakes, jammy Dodgers, and those are wagon wheels.
I'm going to have a Jaffa cake.
Oh, I shouldn't really have one. I'm on a diet. If you're going to, I might as well keep you company, eh?
So did Dee tell you what she was doing?
No, she was very secretive and ambitious. She was always saying that one day she was going to, like, make a pile of money. Doing what, I ask you? I mean, she couldn't even type.
Did she have a boyfriend?
No, there was someone. Simon. Simon Lester, that was his name. But they had to bust up.
When was that?
Just before she left. He was shouting at her and everything. It was really violent. Which was strange, you know, because he wasn't like that, really. Not to look at.
There is a Simon here.
That could be him.
Oh, was it you who phoned me?
Oh, Simon.
Yeah. Look, I'm just on my way out. I'm sorry, but I only get an hour.
What exactly happens here?
Video post-production. Telecine, digital editing, paint box, that sort of thing.
And what do you do?
I'm a tape operator.
Oh.
Lowest of the low. Loading, lining up. I make dubs and I make the tea.
So where are you off to now? Lunch?
No, I work out.
Forgive my asking, but why did you and Dee split up?
Why? Dee wanted me to get her a job at Viva Video, but I told her it was crazy. I mean, you know, Dee didn't know a 1-inch from a beta cam. Then I introduced her to Leonard.
Leonard?
Len Margolin. He's a projections at the preview theatre I go to. Anyway, he managed to fix her up, and after that, she didn't want to know me anymore.
Oh. Well, he got her a job at the preview theatre.
No, at a wedding video company, run by a man called Fred Slinger. As far as I know, that's where you'll find her now.
So how long were you going out with Dee?
4 months. We met at the BFI. Do you like films?
Yes, I do.
Say you're Dee's cousin. She never mentioned any family.
Well, the family doesn't often mention her, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Because she's a pushy, ambitious, shallow, complete bitch.
Who's your new girlfriend, Simon?
She's not my girlfriend.
No, I wouldn't have said you were her type. What do you say, darling?
Triceps are okay, but the medulla oblongata needs work.
The what?
The brain.
He's a real hard nut.
Who is he?
His name's Francis Leary. He works over there at Panther Printing. I can go in this way. The transfer suite's up there. Come in and have a look. Look, I don't suppose, well, I've got a couple of tickets for a film next Wednesday. It's at the cinema I mentioned to you, The Focus. Would you like to come?
It's not art house, is it? Japanese, black and white, subtitles.
No. As a matter of fact, it's American. The Night Walkers. It hasn't been released yet over here.
A sneak preview?
Yeah. I mean, I'll understand if you're not free. I'm not making a pass or anything.
No, I know that. Yes, I'd like that.
Would you?
Yep.
Great. Wednesday at 8:30. The Focus, Wardour Street.
I'll see you there.
Yes, Mr. Logan, I'll just check with the commander. If you'll hold on a moment. Oh, Miss Lee. Commander, I have Detective Inspector Logan from North Kensington Police. He'd like a word about Mrs. Tyler. Yes, very well. Excuse me. Hello, Inspector.
What are you up to, then?
Another boring missing daughter. He really gives me all the most exciting cases, doesn't he?
Breaking you in gently.
I've been here 6 months. How long have you been here, Bernie?
6 years. That's why I get my own paperclip dispenser. But I may have a way out. Here, have a look at this. The scream machine. Female security. You press this, it lets out a blast you can hear half a mile away.
No, thanks.
No, you hang on to it. I've got a mate. The two of us are thinking of marketing it. You know, our own business. What with all the violence around, I think there could be a big demand.
The scream machine? Nah, these things never work.
You hang on to it anyway. You never know.
I took a phone call for you while you were out, Miss Lee. A personal message. Now, I have told you about personal messages in the office, haven't I?
Yes, you have.
This is from your sister.
Thank you. Oh, God, it's Matt's birthday.
Matt? Who's Matt?
Oh, he's my nephew and he's 11 today and I haven't got him a present. Listen, oh, Bernie, would you ever do me a favour? Could you just look up Frederick Slingers? It's a wedding video services and see if you can speak to Deirdre Jackson or Dee Jackson.
Come on, Anna, I'm run off my feet.
Oh, please, it's just that missing girl. Only she's not missing. Could you see if we can speak to her and see if you can arrange a meeting with her? You can look in my diary.
Anna!
What? Oh, God, yeah.
Are you shopping on our time, Miss Lee?
It's a late lunch.
Rescue me, protect me in your arms, rescue me. I want your tender charms, 'cause I'm lonely and I'm blue. I need you and your love to come on and rescue me. Come on, baby, and rescue me. Come on, baby, and rescue me. 'Cause I need you by my side. Can't you see that I'm lonely? Rescue me. Come on and take my heart. Come on, baby, and comfort every part. 'Cause I'm lonely and I'm blue. I need you and your love too. Come on and rescue me. Come on, baby, and rescue me. Come on, baby, and rescue me. 'Cause I need you by my side. Can't you see that I'm lonely?
Is that Fred Slinger Video Services? Could I speak to Deirdre Jackson, please?
Hello.
I've been waiting for you.
Dear, someone died.
It's worse than that. In.
So they're putting up your council tax.
This house was originally put in Band E, but they forgot to take into account that they'd tarted up the square. They put in a drinking fountain and some new benches. So now they reckon we should be in Band F.
What are these bands?
Oh, you wouldn't know, would you? What a thing it is to be young and irresponsible. Band A is awfully expensive. B's bloody expensive. C's, crikey, that's expensive. D's damned expensive. E's extremely expensive. And F is... forget it.
So, basically, you can't afford it.
Not unless I put up your rent.
Oh, well, F. Forget it.
I'm not paying. It's time for revolution.
What are you doing here? Out. Bye.
Miss Lee, this is Portobello Garage. We managed to get hold of that air filter you're after. Bye.
Anna, I wanted to remind you that it's Matthew's birthday party tonight. Try to be there. You know how Matthew likes seeing you. Tell your boss he's got to spare you for just one evening.
Yeah.
Hi, it's me again. I tried to reach you in your office, but they wouldn't take another message. I've got a nice supper and a bottle of wine to have while the boys play. The party starts at 6:30, so try not to be late. Well, not too late.
This is Bernie here. I spoke to your Dee Jackson, and I wouldn't call her Deirdre if I were you. She seemed keen to meet you after work, so I suggested Huff's Cafe at Camden Lock, 6 o'clock, OK? You wish they were all as easy as this. Bye.
Thanks, Bernie. Oh! that's right.
How dare you ring me at work? You can tell Lucas from me. I'll decide what I want to do. And I'm not going to be pushed around by him or anyone else.
No, I think we've got to cross line here. I don't work for anyone called Lucas.
Who are you working for, then?
I'm working for your parents.
What?
They hired me to find you. They were worried about you.
My parents went to... I mean, what are you, a private detective?
Yes, I am. What did you think I was?
My parents are a private detective. That's funny.
Yeah, well, they don't think it's funny. They're concerned about you.
Well, tell them to get lost and mind their own business.
What?
Why do you think I came to London? I came here to get away from my parents. Have you ever been to Nantwich, in Cheshire?
No.
There's nothing there. Not even a cinema. I came to London because I want to be in films. I want to have money and go places. I want to breathe.
Well, couldn't you have written to them, let them know where you were?
Why should I? I've got my own life now at long last. I don't want to know.
Won't you at least see them?
No. And I don't want you getting in touch with me again either. You can tell them you're still looking for me if you like. You'll earn more if you eke it out, won't you?
Yeah, well, whatever. Listen, here's my card. It's got my home address on the back. Call me anytime if you change your mind.
I won't.
Well, why don't you just take it? You never know. You might want to talk to me.
What about?
Whoever it was you mistook me for when I arrived.
It's me, Fred. Listen, our friend Deirdre received a phone call a couple of hours ago. I get them all checked. But it seems this one came from some sort of private eye outfit. Briley Security? No, I don't know it either, and I don't know what she's up to. But we've got this big Irish deal coming up, and I do not want to get screwed in any way. Not now. We're going to have to do something.
Is there someone there?
got here a bit earlier.
I'm really sorry, Max. I'm just so rushed.
You and your job. I don't understand you. I mean, it's not as if you like it.
Oh, come on, Mags, it's a job. What else can I do? I've got to live. 2 years in the police and I can type, I can put together a mean report, and I can disarm a man with an elbow to the throat and a knee to the solar plexus. I don't think that would go down too well with the teachers at St. Clair's.
I don't know. You should see some of the children they're sending us these days.
Where'd you get this video from?
Hey, that's fine. Yeah. It's mine.
Blimey.
Hey, look at that.
Maggie?
I don't know what I'm going to do if word of this gets back to the school. Honestly, Matthew, you have to spoil everything, don't you? Oh, come on, Mags, it wasn't his fault. Is that the first time you played it?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it from?
The market. See, wasn't to know.
Here, I'll look after that.
No.
Listen,
will.
I'm sorry. I've got to go. Happy birthday, Nat.
Thanks, Anna.
Auntie Anna.
And thanks for the present, too. It's cool.
Bye.
See ya.
They're in a hurry, aren't they?
Off! Off.
Anna, love?
No, not now, Selwyn. And do something about that horrible cat of yours.
It's not my cat!
Pizza's up!
Yeah, barrel, chair.
4 Seasons?
Just keep going till lunchtime. Can you get one for yourself?
I've had enough of pizzas, thanks.
You know those pizzas they used to sell? They gave 10p to the Stop Venice Sinking Fund for everyone sold. I must have had hundreds of them. It's thanks to me Venice is still afloat.
Speaking of money, you owe me £3.90.
It's on your desk. How's the pizza investigation going, Stevie?
I'm too busy serving bloody pizzas to do any investigating.
Molto bellissimo, Stefano.
Yes, very.
Did you part your gondola outside?
Bernie, button it.
It's the hat that does it.
Oh, yeah? Well, the hat's off, and that's final.
Oh, I rather like the hat.
Yeah, I don't think we'll give him a tip.
Stevie!
Do me a favour, Anna. Don't say it.
What? I wasn't going to say anything.
You find a girl?
Yeah, no bother. Ciao.
You said you weren't going to say it.
Oh,
Oh, I see. Beryl getting freebies, are we?
Certainly not. Mr. Schiller paid.
True.
The commander wants to see you immediately.
Shall I take her aside?
No.
So you met this Miss Jackson at a cafe and then she left.
Yeah.
Did you upset her in any way?
No. Actually, she rather upset me. Anyway, listen, you should be pleased. I found her. Mission accomplished. Another feather in the cap for the old firm.
Well, this is the problem. I got it from the police this morning. I'm afraid Miss Jackson is dead.
What?
She crashed her car last night after meeting you.
Where did it happen?
Near Heathrow.
What's she doing there? This is her address.
Yes?
And the police are sure it's an accident.
I don't know. It's not really any of our business.
What do you mean, not our business?
Her parents paid you to find her. You found her. As you just said yourself, that's the end of it.
Well, not for me, it isn't. Bernie, when you rang that girl for me, Deirdre Jackson, who did you talk to?
Just her. Why?
You didn't go through a switchboard or a secretary or something.
I might have.
Did you give them our name?
Sure. You never told me not to.
No, I didn't. Maybe I should have.
Noise.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's my screen. Well, it's not mine. It's with this thing. It just went off. I'm sorry.
How'd you get in here?
The front door was open.
Oh, that was me. I've just been down to the car to get a box for some of the things. Oh, it's strange. My daughter lived here. This was her home, but it's alien to me. I've never been here before. It doesn't mean anything. Have you seen?
Yeah, I'm terribly sorry.
I don't do a thing like that. Why? I want to talk to you, but not here. Let's get somewhere. It wasn't an accident. I taught that girl to drive myself when she was 15. Cars are my business. She even drove for the firm in 1 or 2 rallies. She was that good.
Maybe it was the car.
No way. I gave her that car. Did the first service myself. But the main thing is she wouldn't have driven without a seatbelt. Believe me, she never would. Look, I know what Deirdre was really like. I met her.
Yes, I did.
She was spoiled and she was selfish. Oh, Mother may still have her illusions, and I've done my bit to let her hang on to them, but that's the truth. And I have to live with it. But she was 25 years old. No one deserves to die that young. It's not fair. I want you to find out what really happened.
Well, I'll have to talk to Mr. Briley.
Yes, I'll see to it he gets his pound of flesh, but you find out the truth. You hear me? I just want to know the truth. Yeah?
I must say, you've got a nerve coming back here, Anna.
I just want to see the file.
Do you think I can just hand out files to anyone? I shouldn't even be talking to you about
Roz, I'm not just anyone.
And you're not with the Met.
Roz, if it was a murder...
It wasn't a murder.
You looked at the file.
Yes.
Let me see.
There was oil on the road. The car span off and hit a skip. Cause of death, dislocation of the atlanto-occipital joint caused by neck extension.
Was there a witness?
Yes, a Mr. Alistair Draper.
Can I have his address?
No, and you shouldn't even ask.
What about Roz? I thought we were friends.
We were, but then you left.
Oh, come on, Roz. I wasn't getting anywhere.
No.
Anyway, you, of all people, know what it's like for a woman in this throwback to the Stone Age.
Yes, and at the first sign of sexism, you throw it all in and run for cover to some tuppenny-halfpenny private investigation firm. I mean, that really struck a blow for female equality in the Metropolitan Police, didn't it?
I don't know what's
And meanwhile, it's muggins like me who go on their own, trying to get things changed so other women won't have the same problem. Though I'm sorry, Anna, but...
You miss me.
It would have been about 9 o'clock. I was walking beauty, wasn't I, girl? Yeah, that's right, we just had our supper. Here, here's yours. Well, I said it was going a bit fast. You heard me.
Did you see the driver? Do you ever get used to that?
What? Oh, the plane. Ah, that's Heathrow out there. We get a lot of planes, don't we, girl? We like them. Hardlier than noise, really. What was it you said?
I wondered if you saw the driver.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we both caught a glimpse of her, didn't we? And that's the funny thing, isn't it?
What?
We could have sworn the driver had dark hair. When we turned the corner, saw that poor girl lying there behind the wheel. She had red hair. Strange, that. We both thought so.
Did you tell the police?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did. Only they didn't seem to believe us, did they? Don't know why.
Anna, love, I've been waiting for you.
Not now, Selwyn, I'm late.
You're late for now. I wouldn't have thought there was anything left.
I'm going to the cinema, actually.
Well, this is important. Here you are.
What is it?
The first meeting of the Elgin Square Residents Association as founded by me.
Selwyn.
Look, we've got to stick together. We can show the council they can't get away with it, putting up our tax because they've Poshed up the square.
Wouldn't it be simpler just to earn a bit of money and pay the difference?
Well, to be honest, I have put out some feelers. I spoke to Justin.
Who's Justin?
He was my agent in my old modelling days. And please don't look at me like that. I may be getting on a bit, but I've still got a body that could sell. I don't know what, but...
Air sickness bags?
Very funny. If you're not going to come, at least put it up in your window.
Yes, comrade.
Shift yourself. I don't want you being late.
I didn't think you'd show up.
Simon, you heard about Dee?
Yeah. She called me, you know.
Did she?
She was upset. Something had happened and she wanted to see me. I couldn't believe it. I really thought I was out of her life.
So she was on her way to see you when she died?
Yeah. I was meant to be working at Viva Video, but I couldn't get my car to start. I was only about an hour late, but well, it was too late anyway.
And she crashed on the way?
Yeah. I suppose we should go in.
Yeah.
There we are. No, cheers.
Cheers.
Well, what did you think?
It was a bit Rambo for me.
Oh, I thought it was good.
Do you come here often?
All the time, actually. I love film.
Oh.
I really do. One day I'm going to make a film of my own. That's what I'm saving for, even if I have to do it on video or Super 8.
Listen, tell me, how come they get to show a film here before it's even been released?
It's a private cinema. Most of the people here are distributors and critics, that sort of thing. This is where Dee and I used to come.
Oh, and you must have liked her, I mean, to begin with.
Oh, I did. I really liked her. That's why I was so angry when she dumped me.
Simon, that man you mentioned, Frederick Slinger, do you think I could get a job there?
Slingers?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose so.
No, it's just that's why I was looking for Dee. She said she'd put in a word for me, and well, anyway, I just thought maybe if I could use your name as a reference.
Sure. Slinger does his editing at Viva Video, so I suppose he knows me.
Simon?
Could probably have got Dee a job
Simon?
there if she don't.
Need a word?
God, he's one of my clients. He produces trailers, but he thinks he's Cecil B. DeMille. I'd split him.
Okay, I'll be back. See you in a minute.
Simon, good to see you. Now, I've been meaning to ask you.
Mr. Margolin?
Yes.
Hello, you don't know me?
No, I don't.
I was at a screening tonight. I'm a friend of Dee's.
Dee's?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
Dee Jackson. Yes, what a terrible business. I'll miss her. We all will.
Yes. You heard about the accident?
Yes, it was on the news, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, I heard. And you're a friend of hers?
First cousin on her mother's side.
Oh?
I just wanted you to know, Mr. Margolin, Dee was very grateful to you for getting her that job.
Yes, well, it was all a mistake, wasn't it? Not that I blame myself.
A mistake? For Dee?
Oh, no. For Mr. Slinger. I'm afraid your cousin was far from satisfactory, Miss,
Lee. Anna.
Anna. Not that I want to speak ill of the dead, but I fear she didn't work out, from what I understand.
Oh.
I wouldn't have recommended her, only...
Only?
Well, she was very kind to me. She seemed to know a lot about film. We went out.
Did you go somewhere nice?
The Museum of the Moving Image. I had a nice day with her. Very nice day. I don't get out very often.
I suppose you didn't get to see her so much after she joined Slinger.
Oh, no. I did ring her once or twice, or more, but she was very busy, so... No, I didn't see her again.
Oh, I thought you'd gone.
No, I was just chatting.
Oh, right. Look, I'd love to offer you a lift home or something, but I can't. My car isn't working.
Do you want me to have a look at it?
Oh.
No, listen, do you want to share a cab?
No, you go ahead. I've got to make a couple of calls.
Fine. Bye.
Oh, look, Anna, I would really like to see you again.
Another film.
Or you can choose it this time. Or just dinner. Or whatever. I'll give you a call.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I don't know, what do you think?
Taxi? Yes.
Victoria Station, please.
Squares on the 11, please. Simon? Stop! Round the next corner.
All right, love.
Thanks, here, you can keep the change.
Oh, Selwyn.
Oh, hello, Beryl. This is Annalie, just checking in. I've got an interview in 5 minutes with Frederick Slinger Video Services, which is where Deirdre Jackson worked. Apparently they're always on the lookout for video operators, so, we'll see. Anyway, listen, can you let Bernie know that the books were great, and tell him his screen machine needs a new fuse. Thank you. Bye.
All right, Miss Lee, tell me what you know about the video business.
Well, I haven't done weddings.
Don't turn your nose up. It's a boom industry. You look at the British film, non-existent. But the British video, booming. In the high season, I've got 6 or 7 operators out there. Now, you take this weekend, for instance. I've got weddings at Purley, Ruislip, Crouch End, Arsenal, and up at Mitzvah in the Bayswater Road.
I'm impressed.
You went to the National Film School.
Yeah, for 10 months. I chucked it in. Too highbrow for me. I prefer Spielberg to Tarkovsky, if you know what I mean.
You ever operated a video camera?
Of course. Do you supply them?
Of course.
Chip or tube?
Do me a favour. Our gear's state of the art. Now look, technique's only part of it. You have to learn to blend in. For most people, a wedding is the biggest day of their life. I should know. I've had 3 of them. I don't want to see you standing about.
So have you got a job for me?
Well, I must admit we're a bit short of staff, but I can't give this job to anybody.
Well, how about if I do the first one as a freebie, and then if you don't like what I do, you don't have to use me.
Okay. There's a wedding out at Kew on Saturday. You make the video and take it to be edited at this place we use near Heathrow. Now, Rachel at the desk will give you the details, all right?
Great. Thank you, Mr. Slinger.
Oh, I tell you what. Why don't you bring it over to my place when you finished it? We could watch it together, and if I like it, we'll come to some sort of arrangement.
Okay. Bye. Oi!